Has this ever happened to you? You just finished the first season of a banger anime and you want more. Your mouth is salivating and you're ready to click episode 1 of season 2. But wait, there is no next episode. You start sweating. You go and Google season 2 of the anime, hoping to see that it must have been announced. 0 results. Your last resort is to go to the experts on Reddit, only to see that many people have asked the same exact question and many of the comments tell you just to go read the manga and then you go cry yourself to sleep. That is, unless you're waiting for The Devil as a Part-Timer. After 8 long years, the faithful have been rewarded. Rewarded with a big, tender, juicy second season. So since season 2 of The Devil as a Part-Timer just got announced, I figured I'll just sum up season 1 in a quick, digestible format for you all to watch. The anime starts off by talking about this world called Ente Isla? In this unknown world, there is a powerful demon lord who sought to destroy all humans. He was ruthless. He was despicable. He, can also take your order?
Hello and welcome. Would you like to try a meal today, sir?
Nah, just a cheeseburger and a small spark.
Confused? It's okay, let's just rewind a bit. So, Mao, the guy you just saw before, and his second command Ashia ended up getting transported into another world. And you guessed it, they land in Japan, home of the famous McRonalds. The two of them come into this foreign world with their powers almost completely drained, and no clue how to speak Japanese. Some police officers mistake them for some cosplayers and take them in. In the police station, they are fed some delicious
Cat's doom. It is an extremely common food in this country.
Cat's Doom. Yes, that name has a powerful ring to it.
After that, Mao and Ashia get a shitty one-room apartment, and to meet ends meet, Mao ends up working at McRonald's.
I'm just a part-timer.
He said the thing.
So Lee Satan is subjected to working a part-time job while his second in command, Ashia, is relegated to a stay-at-home mom. And also, I guess, researching on a way to get their powers back. But spoilers, he doesn't make too much progress on that. So their routine is quickly destroyed when the hero from Ente Isla, Emiyusa, surprise attacks Mao with a pocket knife, only to be mistaken as a crazy girlfriend by the police. Yep, she also is drained of most of her powers. The hero, Emi, is now relegated to working a customer service job. She's now keeping close tabs on him because, well, he's the demon lord and he kinda destroyed her hometown. After working a long shift at McRonald's and working with Chio,
Who obviously doesn't have a crush on him.
so after his shift, Emi decides to follow him to make sure he doesn't do anything fishy, when all of a sudden a mysterious sniper starts shooting magic at them. They both manage to escape, however, Emi dropped her wallet while running and her house is kinda far away. So she has to swallow her pride and ask Mao if she can stay the night. Mao's second in command, Ashia, nearly has a heart attack when he sees the hero Emi. But Mao explains the situation and he reluctantly agrees to let her stay the night. From being mortal enemies to sleeping in the same room together. Majority of the plot revolves around Mao trying to make ends meet by eating cucumbers and Emi being sus of Mao and Ashia for no good reason. From an objective standpoint, it kinda seems like Emi is the bad one, and Mao and Ashia are just two dudes trying to make a living. Remember that mysterious sniper I was talking about? Well, it turns out it was Urushihara, one of Mao's generals. He decided to team up with Mayor, an archbishop, in order to kill Mao and Emi. And then the two goons were quickly defeated and Urushihara was forgiven and put on timeout. Let's talk about Chiho. She's Mao's co-worker at McRonald's and to be blunt, she has a huge crush on him. She even finds out that he's a demon lord and still chooses to be in love with him. She constantly gets jealous when any female shows Mao any attention. Halfway through the anime, they decide to add another character into this melting pot of personalities, Kamazuki. She's Mao and Ashia's neighbor and later is revealed that she's from Ente Isla. Her original attempt was to kill Mao by poisoning him, but due to some, miscommunication by Emi, Kamazuki missed her chance. Turns out, Emi thought Kamazuki was in love with Mao because she was always cooking for him. But in actuality, Kamazuki was just trying to get Mao's trust before she poisoned his food. Anime just tend to do only parodies of McDonald's. Wonder if there's any— is that a fucking KFC? Excuse me, I mean, SFC. The new fast food chain has a huge line out the door, while Mao and Chiho are left with an empty McRonald's. The manager of the SFC looks like James from Team Rocket. Yeah, that guy. He's pretty evil. Not for taking away business from McRonald's, but turns out Kamazuki and him are working together to kill Mao. The wannabe James from Team Rocket takes Chiho and Emi as hostages in order to lure in Mao. After Mao strips, because of course he doesn't want to damage his work clothes, he gathers all the negative energy around him and becomes a buff Chad. After smacking the blue hair guy a little bit, the battle is finally over, and for some reason Kamazuki turns into a good girl. Just when we thought Mao and Asha were able to return back to Enta Isla, it turns out he used most of his powers during that fight and has to wait until he regains his magic powers to return home. So our demon Lord Mao is back to flipping burgers and serving up them fries as if nothing happened. What's truly charming about The Devil is a Part-Timer is that it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's one of those animes where you don't have to psycholize everything the characters do and their motives. Instead, you just sit back, relax, and get ready to laugh.
I'm ready to order when you are.
The Devil is a Part-Timer ends the same way it started.
Excuse us! 2 Cats Dooms, please!
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you want to watch me play some Pokemon Emerald, be sure to follow me on Twitch. If you would like to support the channel, consider checking out my clothing brand, Super Potion. Till next time, peace.